What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pimp Tackler podcast. I am your host, Trang, and joining me is a special guest this week. Let's take it back to last week's game versus the Giants at home on a nice Tuesday, where we had a young fan run on the field. May I introduce you guys to Jeremy Pimp Lord? It was you, wasn't it?
I just needed to seize my opportunity. I'm 32 years old. I'm not a kid. I know I'm not very tall, but everyone's like, oh, look at that little child on the field. I'm a grown man.
I know,
I'm a
but we
big
know
boy.
you as short. You're just, you're vertically challenged.
Okay, well, I think if you put me inside other countries, I'm closer to average.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Hey, whatever makes you feel good. But I was at that game and I was sitting in section 117. So where that kid ran out. Okay. So should I tell the story?
Tell the story.
Okay, so obviously I was watching the game and I usually look over at, like where the scoreboard is just to see like the pitch what pitches whoever was on the mound at that time, I forgot.
Sure.
I was pitching. So I looked over and all of a sudden I see somebody running on the field, hair just like flopping in this like Petco Park night sky in San Diego, and this kid is just zooming. He is zooming for his life and he's just cutting all these like securities and he's going around Tatis. And I'm just like, yeah. And I was like, this kid is zooming. And it's just like one of those things where you see kids like, oh, you can't catch me kind of like attitude. I'm just like, oh my God. And everybody's just screaming, it's a kid, it's a kid. And obviously this kid got banged by these like securities. Well, bangs are probably not a good use of words, but yeah. And everybody's just like booing the security after that. And I'm just like, how did this kid manage to just zoom past these security guards and just do this little, and he was so proud when they like not handcuffed him, but when they got him, he was like, yeah. And then he just, I don't know, but I don't know how that kid got there, but that that was one of the most interesting things I've ever seen at Petco Park.
And then there was another person,
Yeah, there was
right?
another person like, yeah, like
Did we
like
ever
an
find
inning
out if it
later.
was coordinated, if they were like working together or...
I don't know. Like it's hard because like the kid was obviously so young, but the girl, I think the next day somebody sent me a clip of there's another girl who was a TikToker. I don't know if you've seen it. It was like
Depends on the right.
yeah, she was at Angel Stadium that night too, and obviously she jumped on the field and she was like recording herself running the field. So I don't know if that's like a trend that was going around on TikTok or social media now to be cool just to run on the field and capture yourself doing it, but I don't know.
Yeah, that I was wondering if there was some coordinated effort. That kid made a video like the next day, like promoting his gym, and to
What?
like, you didn't see that?
No,
Yeah,
I
he
didn't see
was
anything
like,
beyond that.
yeah, he made a video the next day. It was like, "What's up, guys? That was me on the field. Like reminding you to check out our gym and to like follow your dreams and to never give up on what you believe in." And that was it.
Wait,
And I was
what?
like, so it must have been just some big publicity stunt to get some uh, viral hit to give a little promotion to his I assume his parents' gym, um,
That's
and then to give a
insane.
motivational speech about believing in yourself and never giving up on what you truly believe in. Um, so,
Well, what the heck? So I'm definitely going to that gym then if that kid has that much stamina
yeah,
and all that
yeah.
cardio.
Learn that would have been a good little hook for that video. It's like if you want to learn moves like this, check out our gym.
It was
Oh
just
man.
so funny how he was just like juking and everything. And it's like, what is going on here? But and the funniest part was Tatis was just like, the fuck are
Oh,
you
oh,
doing?
he was like, oh Tatis, thanks for winking at me.
Oh, you did?
That
I
was
didn't
cute.
see. Oh
So
gosh.
he was very proud of himself. That was
Yeah.
very silly. Yeah, the hair was a dead giveaway that it wasn't me.
I know
Um,
everybody was adding me like, oh, so Pimp wants more attention, Pimp this, Pimp that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you might have to talk about it on this podcast. So, and just try to erase your name.
yes, clear my name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, man, oh, that would be if we want to really get views on our show. If we really want to get people talking, that's what we should do. I'll come in on the left field side. You go in on the right field side. Run as fast as we can. meet at
Uh-huh.
center field, high five each other, do our secret handshake, and then cross each other, and then go to the opposite sides. Boom, we'll get probably dozens of views.
Oh,
30 at
views for
least.
sure. But you have bail money to bail us out?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got we. Speaking of money, guys, we sold like at least 10 of our new Pimptacular podcast shirts now available.
Awesome.
Deadfriersociety.com. They're flying off the shelves. The site crashed. The site
Oh,
crashed.
it did?
They were like, stop telling people to buy shirts. Everything's breaking. And I'm like, sorry. People just love these shirts so much that they keep buying them. So
They love the cheeks clapped shirt, the
they
quote,
do.
the
I,
bravery, the bravery, the bravery
um,
people.
yeah, I'm sending out a couple to some special members. So keep an eye out for that. Members of the Pimptacular family.
Oh, they got you.
Yeah, yeah.
You are
uh,
so weak.
but no, it's been cool. Some people have actually bought it so far. I think it's awesome that people have been tagging us
Hmm.
and giving us a shout out. We appreciate that so much. 2 versions of the shirt. If you guys are interested, check it out. Deadfriersociety.com. Pimptacular Podcast. That's Trang. That's me. If you come into Petco Park, you're going to get your cheeks clapped. There's also a regular version of the shirt that does not have anything weird on it in case you don't want to wear a shirt that's weird. So we got you covered. Yeah, check it out. That's been cool. My shirts came in the other day. This is my first time wearing it. Where's your shirt? Why aren't you in uniform?
Well, maybe we get called to a special event.
Oh,
I will be wearing it.
interesting. Well, for those who aren't aware, Trey and I got a little opportunity sent our way. We don't want to give away too much. We don't want to spoil anything, but the Pimptacular podcast is popping off.
Just a little bit.
Maybe. So keep your eyes peeled. Stay tuned for more announcements. Might be some fun content opportunities heading our way. So, but also maybe not. We'll see.
I know. And no, guys, I know you guys been asking. No, it's not Cutwater still.
Ah,
I don't know
I've
what they
still been
want.
meaning to reach out to some companies and seeing if they want to work together. You know?
Like, hey, do you want a cheeks clap shirt?
Yeah, yeah. I can send them a free shirt, or there's literally no promotion. You cannot buy marketing better than getting a mention on the Pimptacular podcast.
That's
You
true.
can't buy that type of promotion. I guess you could.
I mean, let's not say that, but hey, if you guys want a little shout out, here we go.
Hey, speaking of events and things where creators are present at, did you see that like our competitors are having all these live shows recently? The DSG,
Hmm.
the Podfathers.
Yeah.
Somehow we missed the boat on having a live show. I have it in my head. This is for real.
Okay. Okay.
If we get to 500 subscribers, I will look into what that would look like. And if I get like 20 people to promise they would come, then I would then I'll maybe look into that. We're a ways away from that, but
Jeremy, I don't think people are gonna go to Ramona.
well,
First of
obviously I
all.
would not make anyone go over there. Cheers is a big hit. Cheers is a popular spot. It was voted the best burger in San Diego like 15, 20 years ago.
15 to 20 years ago? What happened the last 15 to 20 years ago?
You don't want to know.
Definitely, people are definitely not coming.
No, we could. I bet if you contacted Cutwater
Yeah.
and paid them like $1,000, they would let us rent out a little space for a show.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I might do that. If you guys can
Yeah.
get us to 500, I will reach out to Cutwater. And I know you
You
guys
got
love
yourselves a
supporting
deal.
me. And I know you guys love supporting me in Cutwater. $1,000, I'm not sure. But maybe if each of my followers put in $1,
There
we
you
will
go.
get there. We will get there, and you guys can enjoy Cutwater with me and Jeremy, who doesn't like it, but it's okay.
They actually, at their Cutwater location, their mixed drinks, like from scratch, are
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah,
Big
they're
fan.
delicious.
I have to tell them that. Oh well, maybe I shouldn't say this.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
have
ruin
to
our
say like
chances. Whatever you're about to
don't.
say, just
Okay, I won't say it.
yeah,
But we should maybe look into that one day. Yeah, Podfathers, congrats on the live show. I think if
yes,
you are a team that creates content and you have it in you to have a live show like that, get in front of people, I think that takes a lot of courage. And
yeah,
I encourage you guys to keep doing stuff like that. I think that's awesome. So Podfathers, congrats. DSG, they do stuff like that all the time. They're big leagues.
yeah. They're a big
Congrats
deal.
as well. There's another podcast in town, Padres and Playdates. I know you're not quite as familiar with them. They just got on Twitter. They haven't followed me back yet for some reason, so I don't want to speak too glowingly of them yet. I'm just kidding. But
I feel like you have.
they got they got an invite from Grupner to sit front row
Oh,
at a game last week. I've also had that happen to me before, but it's awesome that they got that opportunity and that chance to get some recognition for their the impact they're having and the success they've been seeing. So congrats to them as well. And I know they did like some like live like Instagram debate with like a similar Dodger woman led show
mm-hmm.
that's been around for a while. I think they've got like over like 12,000 followers. And so it seems like they're doing great. So it's a good time to be a Padres content creator. I've been hitting it hard on Instagram and TikTok to varying degrees of success. Whenever the Padres play the Dodgers, like that's the time to like hit it hard because they're going to be lurking. They're going to be leaving their comments full of algorithm friendly comments using words and hashtags that do nothing but help promote your video. So it's like, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Wish they could do the same to me on Twitter because that'd be nice to have
doesn't
followers.
quite
But
work like that on Twitter. So
I know they just drag me and just try to kill me. But it
yeah,
is what it is.
they're so
But
funny.
I
I feel
know.
like all other teams have this level of like banter that you can kind of like go back and forth with. They don't really seem to have that. They're just really angry. A sore winner is how I would
I
describe
know. It's like, oh,
it.
we play you guys. Fuck you. We're gonna kill you. And
Yeah.
it's like no in between. And for us, it's like, hey, we're gonna create memes and whatever funny little things. And they just ran out of create. They don't have. It's like no creativity
Yes. It's
and
like, I'm
murder.
gonna kill you.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
And it's
like
like, okay, well, hopefully justice will be served in the playoffs, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But
we don't. But
if that
also,
happens,
also, aren't you?
we will be acting up.
Yeah, but aren't you pals with Grupner? So why can't we get anything
I
out of that?
that era was like from a few years ago. Um, he still follows me. He has not unfollowed me yet somehow.
Oh,
He's not.
probably
He's
has you
also not quite
muted.
as. Yeah, that's probably what it is. He hasn't. He hasn't unfollowed me, but he's not quite as active as he used to be a couple years ago. Um, he's very opportunistic with his tweets. Every time they're on a winning streak, he pops in like, "Hey, look at us! Look how great we are!" And
Yeah,
if they go on a losing streak, he's like,
because
"Gone."
he knows he's gonna get dragged.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to do that. But that'd be
Um,
fun.
but he's a
I
nice
mean,
guy.
if
Yeah,
you're,
maybe I'll hit him up one of these days and be like, "Hey, remember me? It seems like you're giving all these cool perks to other people, but not me. Just letting you know, I'm still here."
and we have like a month left, so if you want to do something special, hey,
Plenty of time left. I was thinking if we do a spoiler, if we do a live show, getting ahead of ourselves, but I think it would be funny to like act like it was going to be normal, but like book it where like all these random insane things happen, like a marching band were to like come through, or like we like somehow get like a ex Padre player, like a I don't know, like a Trevor Hoffman, for example, to like just
yeah,
like stop by, like, oh guys, look, it's Trevor Hoffman, whoa, and then just and have like stuff like that happen like throughout the whole show.
God,
Because
we gotta be like,
who would want to hear us just talk, right? They came for the
True.
goofs. They came for the gaffes.
But I feel like if we have a show, we have, well, quote unquote, people who watch us
Hmm.
that like to engage with us. We're like the
Yes.
engaging more podcast, I guess. And there's a lot of people that love to shit on you, so they have the opportunity to do that in person, right? I don't know what they want to say to me, but I probably have some asshole things to say. But yeah, like I just feel like I think our thing is more engaging, more like a Q&A or just
Right.
something. I don't know.
We're like your friends that have a podcast.
Yes.
If you're a fan, we're your
Yeah.
buddies. So I don't know, something to think about in the distant future. But let's not worry about that right now. Let's worry about today. And today, the Padres dropped a series to the Mariners. Trang,
We are not
what do you think?
surprised.
I wish I wasn't. There was faith for a little bit, but it was quickly squashed. Give
Yeah.
me your analysis. Give me your takes. How are we feeling?
Um, I mean, I don't know if I came in with like some positive like outlook as much
Yeah.
because I'm so used to sucking as the Mariners. There's just something about it, regardless of how many times we've changed this roster, new guys, old guys. It's like it's almost like a curse, I would say. But I
Right.
don't like to. Obviously, we don't like using that word, but it just doesn't work out. But I do like though to look at the series the fact that it is a gritty team. There's it the raw or the lineup has shown grittiness, which
Mhm.
I absolutely liked. But obviously, we keep falling and losing. But I mean, like if we had more games like yesterday, perfect. But
Yeah. Yeah. After we gave up the lead yesterday, it kind of felt like it's over. But then
mhm.
they like came back the very next inning.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that was nice.
yeah,
They haven't done that as often this year, from what I can gather. But yeah, that was great to see. Unfortunately, the other two games were just kind of a bummer. The
yeah.
Mariners
Even
feel like a really good team, and they're only like what 10 games over 500, right around
yeah,
there. They're like, I think they've gotten a lot better since the trade deadline. I think getting Suarez and Naylor were
mhm.
like huge for them, and obviously Brash and Munoz at the back of their bullpen is super scary.
Yes, as
So kind of
always.
similar to our bullpen. But yeah, just couldn't do a ton. Wu is a great pitcher. Yeah, have you been to a Mariners game before?
I haven't. I always wanted to. I always wanted to do like a Mariners Seahawks game at once. Not
Yeah,
once, but like, in the same weekend. That would be great.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
big Seattle fans we are. You were gonna say?
oh yeah, but even like to just going back to today's game, like even today we saw them down 2 runs, I believe. And even in the was it the ninth, even I feel like Crone lately has shown a lot of at really great at bats to me,
Yeah.
very patient. Um, and that Oppo kind of been an Oppo home run there. And that was
Yeah.
like something like, okay, there's like a spark to him now. But even that just like little like bottom of the lineup doing work just to turn it over, like
Mhm.
that's like a relief now, it feels like, it helps so much for the
Yeah. Crone is a great like bottom of the lineup guy. I think
Mhm.
he's not super flashy. Never gonna like. I don't know if he's ever gonna be an all star again. But like
Yeah.
he's just a solid player. Like his defense is solid.
Hmm.
His offense is. I guess he could be a little better, but a lot of times he's going to give you a good at bat, work a count, take his walks. He gets hit by pitches a ton, which I'll take. Um,
I know, like I'm trying to like was gonna look into that. Is he closer to the plate
to
or
the
the
plate, I
yeah?
don't. I think he.
Because I feel like he's gotten
I'm
hit
not.
more
Yeah, I'm
this
not
season than
sure.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know what his offensive goal is, but it's working
It's
fine
working.
enough
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I mean, there was two innings in this game that they had a rally and kind of like sustained a rally
Hmm.
for a few hitters, and it didn't work out. But um, one more hit in what is it, the seventh or the eighth or seventh or the ninth, and could have been a different result. So
Yeah.
um, didn't work out. Didn't get the win. Lost the series against a good team who has their eyes sight on the postseason as well. which is a bummer because the Dodgers are poised to sweep the Reds tonight. Maybe they won't, but that will put us 2 games back, which is just kind of frustrating based on where we were,
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago. So still plenty of time to make up ground. We've got 3 less than mediocre teams coming up on the schedule, so a great time to rattle off some wins, maybe some sweeps. But it would you'd feel a little better if you could have won a series against another good team.
Yeah.
But
And that's the thing too. I know people look at it like the Padres have a great stretch of easy games left. To me, when I look at it, it's not easy. Like
mhm.
I've seen it so many times where teams that aren't going to make the playoffs will end up derailing you from your playoff process. Like this is what I think like might happen with the Rocky series. Who knows what happened? And it's in Colorado too.
Right.
Like, come on. Like I don't know, but
Collapse collapse can start at any time.
yeah. So it's like the easiest schedules to me aren't always the easiest, and I've seen that go way worse than it should be. Like it's the easy wins aren't easy.
Yeah.
Um, so I honestly don't know how it goes, but on paper it looks great.
Yeah. Let's hope they just keep it together. They'll be well rested after the off day tomorrow. When this is dropped, it'll be today, Thursday. So just got to hit it hard. Speaking of, you said go to a Mariners and a Seahawks game. The NFL is about to ramp up.
Yeah.
How are you feel? I know you're very excited.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share, like, I've gotten invited to a couple fantasy football leagues, something
Hmm.
that I used to be, even as recently as like a year or two ago, like very excited about, very into, big fan. And like, I got the invites and I was like, I
Wow.
don't know if I really want to do this. And maybe I should probably just join one, and then once I like get like start drafting again, I'll remember like, oh, okay, yeah, this is fun. But I don't know. I think I'm just kind of like into baseball right now, and
Yeah.
uh, it's not something I'm overly excited about. But I know you are, and I want to let you um, talk about what you're excited for, what you're looking forward to, and if there's anything you'd like to share, NFL wise.
I know. Well, season starts next week, so I don't know when your draft is.
Mm. Oh yes,
So that's
it probably already happened.
yeah. I'm like, huh. But yeah, like I'm excited. Obviously, there's that Charger Chiefs game. I
Is
know
that
you.
is that the first game of the season next
First game is
Thursday?
Cowboys Eagles Thursday, and then they're doing a Friday where the Chiefs and Chargers play in Brazil.
I see. That'll be
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So they have that. They're doing that, and obviously the regular Sundays again.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just excited. It is a lot of the injuries I feel like take a toll, and every time I watch preseason, I'm just like, they're tricking me because this is probably not gonna go where it goes, and people are just hyping players up. I'm just like, But if you actually look at it, I don't think that's how the season's gonna play out. But people are buying into the preseason hype,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you were ever like that when you were
Oh,
like really into
I
football.
can totally see what you're talking about. Like, watching preseason games and hearing the commentators talk about the players. Like, there are no bad players. Everyone's great. Everyone's on the rise. Everyone is a threat and someone to keep an eye out for. And
Yeah,
then they get assigned to the practice squad.
I know.
Like, um,
Exactly. That's like watching Hard Knocks, and they hype up this one player all the time, and what happens is he gets released. Like that's
yeah,
what happened here. Like somebody's gonna end up like MVS was for the Seahawks too. Like he came in as like the gonna be the deep threat guy, whatever. Barely saw him during the preseason. Um, they had Jake Bobo, who everyone just laughs about anyway.
great name.
Uh, yeah, yeah, get more airtime than he did, and he got cut now. But he's now onto the rival team now, so
Yeah.
we have to face him first week or first game of the season. But yeah, otherwise, I feel like football is just football. I think a lot of the new players that were drafted, a lot of the young guys will have a lot of opportunities this season, more than any other season for sure. Because
Yeah.
it's just weird when you start watching, I guess, quote unquote, our old generation of guys now that everybody's getting up to age. You see Adam Thielen going back to Minnesota. today, and he's like 35. He's
I
going
did see
back. Yeah, like Keenan Allen went back to the Chargers, and
that.
it's 2015 all over again.
Yeah. Thielen, I feel like, man, he was a fantasy star for a couple years with him and Jefferson in Minnesota.
hmm
Those were the days. Remember Eric Decker and remember the Jets from like 2015?
Yes.
Was it Eric Decker? Quarterback was the beard guy.
That's Patrick.
Yes, yes. And then they had Brandon Marshall, I think. Does
Yeah.
that sound familiar on the
hmm
Jets?
hmm
And it was like that was probably the peak of my fantasy interest because the entire offense was just them three. Like touchdowns were either going to Decker or Brandon Marshall. Um, I forget who they had at running back, but it was like because nowadays it seems like any random person can score a touchdown. You know, there's
Yeah.
not a ton of like predictability.
hmm
But man, back in the day, I remember targeting the Jets so hard because it's like they're the only ones who ever scored. And then
That's
like I
so
remember
interesting.
names. Remember the Falcons from that year with I don't know how I remember these names, but like Royce Freeman and Tevin Campbell.
Wow.
That
Yeah.
and yeah,
What made you go with that?
they've never left my mind. They they
Oh
were
yeah.
they were such an important part of my brain for
Yeah.
a few years. Like Campbell was always going to get the receiving yards, and Freeman was going to get like the goal line and a lot of the bulk of the carries. And then their quarterback, Falcons quarterback for years,
Matt Ryan?
um, Matt Ryan, yeah, the long neck guy, long face, long neck. Yeah, he was good for at least a lot of yards, probably a few interceptions too.
Yeah. He just chucked that thing.
Those were the days.
Clearly, that was the years when you played fantasy because you just remember like four names that stuck with you.
Yeah. That was probably my like stack was like a Campbell, Tevin Campbell. I thought he was so good.
Yeah,
Um, and then like a Jet stack, and
that's so funny.
I'd come in like last place every time, but I tried. I thought I had an edge. I thought I was a shark, but I was not. I was a guppy.
Obviously, you're a guppy. Well, you kind of will be a guppy this year too, since you're
Yeah.
just like, oh, I'm gonna draft soon, but it's next week.
I'll probably fire up like FanDuel and Prize Picks again once football starts up. Once that first game starts back up again. I was hitting it pretty hard with baseball, and then I stopped. When Camposano got sent back down, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to play any of these guys. I don't like these players.
Over Capusana are you kidding me?
Uh,
You gave
no,
up
actually,
fantasy.
that's real. And that's probably why I was in such a bad mood because he never got a hit, and I'd bet on him to get hits every time, and he never did it.
Why would you do that? You were probably the guy that was on Prize Picks with the demon home run over half the home run,
Yeah.
always picking Campy. Oh my
This is the
goodness.
day. This is
This
the
is the
day.
day. This is the
And then
day.
all
And
the other bets would hit, but that one would
that
keep me
wasn't.
keep me from fame,
God.
and which
Right when
is
you hear get it sexy, get it sexy at Echo Park. And this guy just comes up and strikes out
uh,
and you'll never see a home run ever again.
he did not get it sexy, unfortunately.
I'm just like, this is why I was like, I hope he doesn't come up because if we have to hear that Echo Park is biggest current, it makes no sense because this guy is just going to continue to strike out. And how are
he
you
is
going to defend him?
he is very silly. He loves DMing women Padre fans, from what I understand. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but
Oh, yes, I'm aware. Oh,
ooh,
yes, I'm aware of group. Not me. I didn't
okay,
say
well,
that
just
like as a me. No, no,
I
no,
didn't know if
no.
I were like touching like a sore subject. Or,
No,
oh God.
I am not a
We'll
cleat
talk about that.
chaser. I am not a cleat chaser. Let's make that clear.
Okay. So
So,
everyone, don't be spreading rumors.
yes, because I made a joke about Mason Miller that has nothing to do with being horny. Someone's like, "Oh, so you're trying to get with him, or are you something about smashing him?" I'm like, "No, that's not me."
Classic,
We have
classic
a
Padres Twitter riz right there.
yeah. I was like, there's clearly people you can tell that do that, not me.
Yeah, not me either. Unless Kamisana wanted to hang out or something, I would be down.
Oh my
I feel
God,
like
you
we'd
would
get
be.
along. I feel like he just seems like a chill guy.
You and him are just gonna sit out in your backyard and smoke pot, or
I'd have to explain to him like, so I don't actually do that, Campy. Um, Maybe I'll bring like a. Remember hookah?
yeah, I remember.
Those were the days. That was like the extent of my rebelliousness.
Really, they still
Um,
have hookah lounges.
I know. They used to be everywhere, and now
Pimp
they.
Tackler podcast at a hookah lounge, everybody.
Oh yes, that would be ridiculous. That'd be so funny. Like imagine like kids who like listen to our show trying to go like, sorry.
Can I
Um,
hookah, mom?
we'll probably not make a comeback, sadly. But back in like 2013, that was the move. Because then everyone started vaping, and
That's
it's
true.
insanely easier and cheaper to just vape than set up a hookah and drop hot coals on your mom's carpet and burn holes in it. Uh,
Was that
Take me
you?
back. Take me back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
But well, okay. Tell me the story. You can't be hookah
Oh,
lounge.
yeah.
Take
Um,
us.
I feel like I'd be like, dog, thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. I think you're so good. I just think you need like 50 at bats to prove your worth. And he'd be like, yeah, you're right. That is what I need. And I'd be like, you just got to lay off those like low and outside sliders. And he'd be like, oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. I'm like, that's what I'm here for, dog. I got you. That would be it.
People are like, low. I thought you were talking about high. I'm high.
Nice.
Just kidding. That's so corny, but I just feel
No,
like.
that was good. That was good. If I had a picture of a corn ball, I'd put it right there.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Trang, let's get back to business.
Okay.
Okay. So football is coming. That's exciting. We all like watching football. But this is a baseball centered show, okay? And a Padres centered show. And what the Padres just did needs to be discussed, okay? Now I'm going to open it up to you. Please. Silly Willie Wagner was just called up. I've cleared out the next 30 minutes for you to give us your thoughts on Will Wagner. I won't interrupt you. Go ahead.
30 minutes about Will
Go ahead.
Wagner?
Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll
Nothing.
wait right here. I won't
I
stop.
have I have nothing much to say. I've only seen him for 2 days. Like,
What? How do you not know? How do you not know all these facts about Silly Willie Wagner?
what facts should I know about him?
His dad was Honus Wagner. Wait, oh, Bill Wagner, I think. Honus may have been his grandpa, but yeah, I don't know anything about him either.
Yeah,
Other
see, so you
than
can't
it's
tell me.
funny to say Silly Willie Wagner.
I
Um,
know. I know it's like the
I saw.
last.
The only thing I know about him is when when he was traded. One of the he was on the Blue Jays. I don't know if you knew that. I didn't know that. One of the accounts that I follow that's a Blue Jays fan, whose name is after the trade, he changed his name to "Thank God Will Wagner is not on my team anymore."
Oh my
Um, so that wasn't like overly
god.
exciting to see the fans celebrate so much that he was not in their organization
And
anymore.
like, yeah.
Uh, he went to El Paso and did okay. Like he started off really hot and then kind of. I don't understand why he didn't like play instead of Iglesias today. If they're going to call
Hmm.
him up, and you want left-handers against
Righties.
you know, a right-handed pitcher, and
Hmm.
it's not like Iglesias is tearing the cover off the ball. Could have saved him for a left-hander coming in. So that was I don't really get that 100%. Seems like another. He's gonna join. He's gonna join the Bryce Johnson, Brandon Dixon, Mason McCoy uh, group of
Yeah.
indiscernible white guys that
Yep.
aren't very good.
Yeah.
Uh, so I don't know. Maybe he'll be a serviceable utility guy, but I'm
Yeah.
not.
I
I'm
don't.
not.
Yeah. But I agree with you. He should have been in the lineup over Iglesias. And the fact that that would have been a nice bat or clutch bench bat that we would have.
Yeah,
right? But I don't know what happened there. But like you said, I feel like if Trenton Brooks was still on the team, he would have gotten more play time than anybody here, or and
exactly.
more Wagner. So, and supposedly, like you said, Wagner had good numbers down in El Paso, but I don't know what he's there for.
Yeah, silly Willie Wagner. So you don't have any more thoughts? Those 30 minutes I cleared out for you to do a deep dive into Will Wagner. Nothing else, right?
30 minutes? That was like 30 seconds. I don't know anything.
I I will not miss
Any,
him when he is DFA'd.
yeah, but I feel like, oh, we got Johnson, I guess, because he's outfield, but no, I don't even. When I saw Johnson come in yesterday, I was like, wow, forgot he was still on the team.
He gets hits when he plays. I think a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's like an
He's
interesting guy.
yeah, uh, not the worst fourth or fifth outfielder, I guess, but
Yeah,
probably not someone you want on your playoff lineup.
yeah.
Um,
But let's talk
so
about the lineup today, real quick.
oh
Did we
yeah.
bully Schilt into?
Luis Ariz has been kind of a constant theme on our podcast. I feel like we talk about him a lot. He's an interesting figure. I've fallen out of favor with him. I think at the beginning of the year I was very pro Ariz, and
Hmm.
then as the season went on, I was kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if we should sign him. I see the value, but I'm just not huge on him right now. I'm out on Ariz right now. I'm fine if he
Yeah,
becomes a bench bat. If he must play, please bat him towards the bottom of the lineup.
yeah,
Him hitting second is just goofy to me. I don't get it. Even if even if he hit a lot better than he's been hitting this year,
hmm,
I still feel like he's just not who you would want right there. That type of hitter. Um, maybe when Merrill comes back, things make a little bit more sense. But I don't know. What are your thoughts? What should we do?
Oh, shoot, I agree with you. Even if he's at the bottom of the lineup, I just feel like our bottom of the lineup now, I trust the bottom of our lineup now already. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. But like I agree in the beginning of the year, I liked him because I was like, oh, he's a good, guy to come up to the plate, RBI type of guy, and that's great. But I don't see that. And he's not very selective of his pitches. He hits everything. And it's like you don't need to do all that. And then the thing I hate, hate strong, but where he just turns into the ball when it comes. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. Like, is that like
This
a
is this is my Arise impersonation.
okay?
Okay, game on the line.
Hmm.
It's time to win the game. We need you to get on base. All right, make contact. Just put the ball in play. Don't do anything silly. This is Arise. Why would
Yep.
you do that?
I don't.
Why? What is the point of? I get being like mentally prepared. You're going to like take a pitch. I think that's
Hmm.
that's something that all players do. But like, I think like a phrase or like a mindset that they use in like t-ball or like for little kids is like you want to think you're going to swing and then decide not to swing.
Yeah.
Before the pitch comes.
Yeah.
That's why if they say it's like yes, 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 no, not like no, 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 yes kind of thing.
Hmm. Okay.
Um,
Yeah. That's a good way to say it.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so to just give up and to just I don't know if he thinks like they're going to throw him a ball in that situation and he guesses
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
But man, it is frustrating to just let these hittable pitches go by without even hacking at it. And then, but at the same time, it's like he also swings at a lot of pitches
Yeah.
and he doesn't make good contact. He fouls it
No.
off. He pops up. He grounds out. He never seems to hit the ball very hard. He's gotten some doubles lately, but man, and I think that's what our friend Letters of AJ was talking about recently. He just doesn't hit the ball hard anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's an adjustment that he made that he's trying to work on, or what he's trying to accomplish. But if it's an intentional one or not, but man, it's exhausting. He's been like I feel like the biggest story of this team, at least online on social media, is just debating him and because I think the older fans who put so much value in batting average see him as a productive quality hitter, and I see that to an extent. But I think most people nowadays put so much more value on OPS,
Yeah.
and it's that of a replacement level player,
Yep.
um, and
That's
it's
what
I
Laureano
just
has.
yeah. I mean, Laureano is 20 or 200 points higher than his.
Yeah.
Um,
He's like over 900. His OPS is
yeah,
over 900. Above
yeah.
900. Yeah.
That's ideally what you would want from a two hitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Especially hitting behind Tatis.
mhm.
That's what you need. Like, yeah, but I agree with everything you said. There's being not selective of your pitches, and at times it's just like, no, I'm not gonna hit at all. It's like, are you? It's like it's just frustrating overthinking it. And then it's funny because it left like all our fan base in like a little frenzy, but now it has reached other fan bases too. I don't know if you've seen like people are starting to
Yeah.
put clips of what is our rise doing. I'm like, yeah, we're wanting the same thing, guys.
It's just because it's just hilarious. No serious hitter just gives up strikes like that. You only have three of
Yeah,
them. You only have three of them.
yeah.
Why give them an extra one? Um, it's just kind of non-competitive. It's like goofy, and I
Mm-hmm.
think he thinks he's quirky by doing the statue take.
Yes.
Um, it's just it's not quirky, sir. You are ruining my life. Please take this seriously.
Please leave the
You're
quirkiness
in a
to
contract
Clipboard.
year. Why?
Oh
This
yeah.
is your one chance to get a big deal. Why are you not? And you've been a great hitter your whole career. Why take these very hittable pitches and put yourself in a disadvantageous, is that a word,
Yeah.
um, scenario in the plate? You take a strike and then you foul one off. You're down 0-2. Like now you're in a defensive
Deep
mode.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You're not going to be able to take a good swing at anything, and you're going to be like, I don't know. People propping up his like the fact he doesn't strike out. That doesn't do anything for me.
No, it doesn't. I don't think people get that. It doesn't.
It's like, oh, he doesn't strike out, but he grounds softly out to second base, like, or he grounds into a double play. Like, awesome. I wish he would strike out more. But
Yeah. This is the same shit that people were getting mad at Bogarts. It's just that this he strikes out less. So if you
yeah,
guys it's almost the same. You don't want that. You don't want that at the second hole. The second hole. Are you kidding me?
he's
So
Xander's been kind of frustrating me too, but he has. I feel like he's a little more. I don't know. I don't want to start another tangent, but
no. Well, he has his
one.
games,
Yeah,
and then
one
he gets
roast at a
thrown
time.
at.
Yeah.
He's
Man.
broken in
So,
like physically, yeah. But I'm just glad
so anyway,
that
hey,
she'll.
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm just glad that she'll listen because Sheets has been doing well in the lineup almost every game since.
Gavin Sheets is awesome. We should
Yes.
definitely extend him. Oh, is he on the team? We might not need to extend him because he's already on
No,
the
we don't.
team. I think. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think we need to extend
yeah.
him.
Sheets is awesome. He's
Yeah.
totally like asserted himself in his role. I
Mm-hmm.
really hope they find places for him in the lineup when Merrill comes back. That's going to be
Yeah.
interesting how they're going to. How can you put Sheets on the bench right now? He's been doing so good.
I know, but the only way is this. This is why it's a perfect opportunity for him to be just DH, right?
Yeah.
But you want O'Hearn in there every day too. But it's like Arise is in the way.
And for whatever reason, like Schilt does not like playing O'Hearn at first base.
Yes.
Like
Uh,
today, he had Cronenworth in there for some reason.
yes.
I don't understand it. From what I understand, O'Hearn's like a solid defensive first baseman.
Yeah.
So I don't get that fully. I was thinking like I wonder if Schilt views these like deadline acquisitions as not like outsiders, but like he just doesn't know them as well, so he doesn't trust them as much. So he
Oh.
kind of wants to like he doesn't want to give them the same opportunities. Maybe I don't know, but it just doesn't make a ton of sense to not put the superior player
Yeah.
up there. So
And it's like at first I was like, okay, maybe it's like a trial error. Wait, is that a correct term? I don't know why it sounds so weird. Like a trial run. There you go, maybe.
Yes, yeah, you got
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. For the beginning of time when we just acquired these guys, just to feel it
Hmm.
out, how things will work out. But it's been a while now. I think you're starting to see, and maybe the word is, ugh, I hate to say it, but the whole favoritism
Yes.
to players, that he's not giving these guys the opportunities that they should
Yeah.
be having.
He's very like close, I think, like personally with his players. Like he's big on having these like connections and supporting them, kind of like just emotionally, and he seems very big on that like camaraderie and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
so he,
Which is
I think
great, but
yeah, and our team's winning. We just beat the Dodgers in a series. We came up a little short on the road at Seattle, which I thought was a little bit of like a trap series, just coming off the Dodgers traveling, no off day, big emotional series at home, and then having to travel. I was wondering if they'd be a little sluggish. I don't know. It's overall closing thoughts on that is like it's all fine. It's probably all
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
We're still
It's
a
just
good
the
team.
Mariners.
Yes. Yeah. Mariners have their demonic magic energy.
Yeah.
That's just how it's going to be. We're going to play some bad teams. We're still a really good team, headed to the playoffs. Ideally, we win the division, but that might not be how it works out.
Yes.
Either way, we got to beat the teams that we play. So,
Would be nice though. Would be nice to get the seating what we want, because the
yes,
home and away
first round bye
situation is
would be
very,
awesome.
yes, the home and away situation is very needed for that.
Yes,
Yeah, we want the home advantage first, right?
absolutely.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Yes. I was just going to mention, going back to the Dodgers series, it would have been really cool to sweep. It would have been really cool to get that last win there. Unfortunately, the Dodgers
Yeah.
got the last laugh, kind of poured it on at the end there, and we left that series tied, and now we're at risk of being 2 games down, which is a bummer. Um, but I think like overall, those 3 games pretty encouraging to take the series after they've kind of like had our number all year. Um, Thoughts from the Dodger series as we next time we play them could very well be in the postseason. How are you feeling? What do you think?
That series made me feel very confident because thanks to the guys that we acquired this new round, we had a fresh lineup, right? Versus
Mhm.
I think last time we saw them, none of these guys were there, or the guys that met like Sheets and Hearn and stuff. But shout out to Nestor Cortez too. I've been shitting on him.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that was very surprising. It was like 6 shutout innings, right?
right.
Yeah, so all that, bullying, I'm telling you, bullying is just a form of motivation, you know? But yeah,
It's validating to say mean things and then
yeah,
to be like, "You're welcome. I helped you. I motivated you."
yes. Be like me,
Tough
kids.
love.
Just be like me.
Yeah, we're trendsetters over here. We
Yeah,
are.
that's how it is. But yeah, I just love how they strung hits and runs together. Like that's how like we were supposed to play, or we were expected to play the series before that. And yeah, I don't have anything negative to say. The series that we were supposed to sweep, I feel like. And yes, I do feel Estrada has had his like run with pitching against the Dodgers, I guess, because that's his kryptonite for sure. But I don't, yeah. What do you feel about that? Like the Dodgers has kryptonite,
I forgot about him.
and
Yeah, he. Uh, of the big of the I don't know. It's just funny. I don't know if it really is a mental thing or if it's just luck, but it is interesting. He seems totally fine against most other teams, but really struggles against the Dodgers.
yeah,
Um, I know he's been accused of being a double agent since he's isn't he from like Orange County or something or
yeah. They said he's like a
uh,
fan of the Dodgers, actually.
yeah, so he's from
Yeah,
he's from Dodger country, but
yeah,
no, we won't put that on him. He's just run into some bad luck, and I know Schilt wants to put him in situations where he can redeem himself. And it keeps backfiring. So,
yeah. But that's
um,
that's the part that was confusing to me too, or strange, was the night game on Saturday. He had a shot to come out. I forgot what. how many runs or how many were on base, and a shot came in. I think he allowed a walk, or it was like a hit. I forgot, but and then Schilt came out and just took him out right away because he
Right.
knew, and then he put Moran in, and the next day he decided to leave him in after 2 walks, and that just backfired. I'm just like, man, if you knew and pulled him the night before, why would you try and give him, more opportunities to do so? So now there's 2 on board because of him, and I just
Well, it's over now. All we can do is pray that the Dodgers lose the rest of their games, and we'll be good.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, with that, anything else you kind of want to touch on? There's one more thing I wanted to go over here, but
No, go ahead.
I think we're good. Okay. We have some comments. We have some reviews on our lovely little show.
Oh,
I haven't read these yet, but I thought I'd share them with you and with our audience. So,
just
just
kind of
gonna
nervous, but okay.
open them up here. Let's see what this first one says. Awesome podcast.
Oh,
Trang is a shining light in a world of darkness. Love hearing an intelligent woman's perspective on our team. She's a shining light in an otherwise dark world. Can't wait to tune in the future episodes and support her along the way. P.S.
is it?
Lose the douchebag.
Oh,
Oh,
um,
it does. I think that was about
sorry
me.
about, sorry about that.
It's still a mostly positive comment, though. Let's do one more.
Okay.
What's the deal with that stupid douchebag? Kind of insensitive. Definitely talking about me. Whatever.
Well, guys, I think this is a good ending to this episode. Well, if you guys want to leave us more comments or not, I'm not sure. But hey, buy our shirts, support us.
Don't forget to get one of our shirts, guys. And just to clear up any confusion, you are allowed to say nice things about me. I know some people might be like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say nice things about him, so I won't. No, you can definitely say nice things about me, just to clear up any confusion. If you want, you don't have to, but that is an option.
Or you guys can get us to 500 subscribers and see us at the Pimtacular podcast live and say whatever you guys want to Jeremy there, face to face.
It's going to be lit.
That's your chance. So thank you guys for supporting us
Yeah.
again. Have a good day. Go Padres.
Yeah.